Welcome to the Everything Email Podcast with Countess. Ken is a world-renowned email marketing expert. He'll help you 10x your business with email strategies that generate more sales, a lot more sales. And now, here's Countess.
Hey, welcome to this week's episode of the Everything Email Podcast. This is episode number 51. This time around, what I'm going to talk about is how you can make your life a little bit easier by not creating emails that are so long that people aren't even going to read all the way through. By the way, this particular episode can be found also on YouTube. I will have a link to the YouTube video down in the show notes. But for now, let's talk about how we can do less work, get more money out of our email campaigns. And the way we do that is by understanding that the basics of an email marketing campaign are that you're building a relationship. What I mean by that is you're not always trying to sell. Now, if you follow this podcast frequently, as I hope you do, you'll know that the best emails are typically short and sweet, and they're not the ones that are always trying to sell, but rather you're trying to build a relationship with your reader. And your readers are not going to spend anywhere near as much time reading your email as it took you to create it. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. So what I want to do is share with you something that in many email marketing programs is called a heat map. What that heat map allows you to do is to see what parts of your email people are actually clicking on. Now, you can't tell just by knowing that you have a certain number of opens that people are actually reading your email. The way you know that they're reading it is by taking a look at the clicks and finding out what people are clicking on. So again, in this episode, you'll find it on YouTube and you can watch the video. But what I'm going to do now is show what a heat map looks like so you can actually see what's going on. I'll describe it, so if you're not watching on YouTube, which I know many people are not, most people listen to podcasts in the car or while they're doing errands or what have you. So let me go ahead, and for those of you who are using YouTube, let me show you what I'm talking about. And again, for those who are not, let me describe for you what's going on. The email I'm referencing is one that was sent out some time ago. And at the top of the email, it says, "Ken, watch this short video demonstrating some brand new, easy-to-use email marketing tools to help you grow your business." And the phrase, "watch this short video," is underlined because it's a hypertext link. I want people to, right at the very top of that email, I want them to take an action. So I am going to, by way of a heat map, I'll be able to see what people are actually clicking on. So again, if you're watching on YouTube, you'll see that the phrase, "watch this short video," has a purple dot on it, and it's pretty big. As I scroll down the email, there are some other parts of the email that actually could be clicked on, but there are none of those pink bubbles. Again, the pink bubble is part of a heat map. It's helping me to know what people are taking action on. As I scroll down the email, past the area that says breaking news, there is a red button that says, "click here to learn more about our online email marketing bootcamps taught by a certified expert." Now that has a pink bubble around it also, but it's a little bit smaller than the bubble that was in that very top link. What that tells me is that people are clicking on that red button that will wind up generating the pink circle. And as I scroll down the rest of the email, there are other things that people could click on but didn't. The main message here is this: the more things you have for people to click on, the less likely they'll be to click on all of them. You may get lucky and they'll click on one or two, but that's all. So don't spend a lot of time creating a lot of links in your email campaigns. Only highlight things that you really want people to do so they do take action on your email campaign. And if you're not using an email marketing service that does offer the heat map, I would encourage you to try using Constant Contact so you could see how that works. If you go to www.completelyfreetrial.com, www.completelyfreetrial.com, that will give you access to a free 60-day trial of Constant Contact, and no credit cards are needed. But if you're already using another email marketing service that uses the heat map technology, take advantage of it. That's probably one of the most underutilized features in email marketing services. It's going to give you a good sense of whether people are clicking on specific areas in your email beyond seeing the analytics. You'll be able to see visually on the heat map what people are actually clicking on and the volume of clicks that you're getting. Need any more help? Please reach out to me and let me know. The main thing I want to leave you with during this episode is to understand that when you create an email marketing campaign, your best campaigns have one link, one paragraph, one image. That's it. If you do more than that, the odds are good that your engagement with your readers is going to go down. So once again, that's it for this week. Thanks for listening. And once again, if you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll be posting other videos over time from our podcast as we move toward using more video engagement. But every week, we'll still be doing the audio version. So I hope you will not only continue to listen, but share this podcast with people you know and let them learn what you're learning about how to use email marketing in a way that gets you more than the 36-to-1 ROI that it promises. Hey, thanks for listening this time around. If you're interested in working with me, go to kenisemail.com/packages. kenisemail.com/packages. And don't forget to join my mailing list. If you're not already on it, go on my website, kenisemail.com, kenisemail.com, and go ahead and join my list there. Hey, we'll see you next week.
Thanks for listening to the Everything Email Podcast with Ken Countess. If you like the podcast, tell your friends and coworkers about it. Be sure to visit kenisemail.com to sign up for Ken's mailing list. You'll get great marketing tips every week in your inbox. Have questions? Send Ken an email. It's ken@kenisemail.com. See you next time.